Wah! Ah. Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my next status update video on the status of the leaks of the last Tell Your Tale special, because this is getting complicated. Because, yeah, I left a comment on the previous video, which is basically that, yes, that I've been informed that, by, Fallon, that, yeah, this leak was, it's a leak of a leak, and that, yeah, somebody released the raw automatic of the special before they had finished, quote-unquote, enhancing it, so, because, yeah, they were going to release the final Tell Your Tale special and the final animatic that they have, around, the Christmas season because, well, let's just say that was a very time appropriate for that episode. I mean, if you saw the original episode, you probably know why. In some ways, that's not... but anyway, okay. But yeah. So Fallon and some other reactors are going to basically wait until the finished, enhanced version with, like, colors and, and looking more like the show would, when it is released and not react to it now. So, yeah, so... Yes, well, fortunately and unfortunately for me, and my brain is not functioning at the moment, that I did actually record a reaction, so I have seen it, I do know how it works, what happens in it and all that, but I'm not gonna say, and all those sorts of things, but yeah, all I will say is that, yeah, I was not happy with the thumbnail either, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Hopefully they've changed it by now, but anyway. So, alright, so, yeah. So, short story is, I will be reacting to it. In fact, I think I will probably do a Comrack video of the enhanced animatic when it comes out, because I'm sure that it will definitely be a lot better, but I think I'm going to do my original reaction as a blind reaction and then another as a unblind reaction. So yeah, so that's the sort of the that's for regarding the final animatic and the final special. The other is sort of, yeah, then what's about the dang it, my brain is really not functioning right now. But anyway, regarding the other leaked materials, and I have been informed that, yes, there are, in fact, more leaked materials coming. They apparently will, I mean, it appears that they are scripts, so at this point, I'm not really sure if they're just going to release them as scripts. Are they going to make material for them somehow? Because, yeah, those episodes probably did not, quote-unquote, enter production, so there's probably no audio, there's obviously no video, there's no anything other than the script, so... what I'm gonna do about those, I'm not sure. I mean, I think for the more casual, fun episodes, like Pumpkin the Night, I'll just keep doing the script reading videos, except this time I will make sure to not actually read the script first, so, I might need someone to tell me, is this episode a serious episode, or is it just sort of a casual, regular episode, if you will? But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but, yeah, I would expect, there's gonna probably be a leak sometime between now and when the enhanced special gets released sometime in the Christmas time frame. But at this point, it could be anyone's guess in some ways, I guess. I mean, so I guess, I think for right now, for immediate short term, I think I'm just gonna sit and wait and see, because everything is kind of, quote-unquote, in flux at the moment. Nobody really, I think honestly, nobody really knows what's going on, or what's coming, or not coming. And honestly, again, I hate going on about it this way, but I really hate not knowing. Because again, really, it's... Because, again, it's impossible to plan or prepare without having some idea of what's coming and approximately when it's coming, Again, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be 6 months from now for all I know. So, yeah, that makes this difficult. So I think in the immediate short term, we're just gonna wait and see what happens, and, you know. Yes, I do think that I will probably, but yeah, if nothing happens, I think I am gonna go and, you know, try reacting to, at least the first episode. Get the first episode. It's, you know, seven, you know, of the original. It's 7 10-minute episodes from the original generation of My Little Pony, because I would at least like to see, you know, what was, you know, how did it all start and all that stuff. So, again, I will be doing this on sort of the, I will be saying at the beginning of each one that I may or may not have seen this before, because I do remember seeing at least some of these during the quote-unquote rerun generation of the 90s, like the Magic Coins and all that. So, we shall see. And again, I will not be reacting to, Rescue at Midnight Castle, or the original My Little Pony movie, because they were creepy and scary. All I'm gonna say is, I remember that there was a reason, and I don't want to remember what that reason was. It's one of those, I'm probably making out worse than it really is, but still, I don't want to find out. Anyway, enough of that. So, yeah. I mean, I do have to say that, yeah, because of the SeaquestriaFest panels, I did put a lot of things on, shall we say, hold, and yeah, some of those were video game related. But, yeah, which in some ways, I probably should have said that, but anyway, yeah, I mean, a part of me would like to do perhaps some of those things in the immediate short term, and then if nothing happens, then we'll, you know, probably start reacting to Generation 1, or figure something out or something, or maybe there'll be a link by then. I did have one idea that is sort of related to my, you know, one of my favorite space games, Elite Dangerous, and long story short, is that there is now, you know, basically, you can now colonize systems, and, you know, build orbital and surface installations, and you're wondering, what does this have to do with MOP or us, you might ask? Because after all, this is an MOP channel. It's like, well, if you're willing to pay real-world money, you can now name those facilities that you build anything you want. So, my sneaky plan, which I've done on some other systems, is to name them after, like, Generation 5 characters or locations, like the Maritime Bay Community Garden, or Chitch's Sheriff Station, and all that. So, if people would be interested in wanting to, you know, maybe name some of those locations and all of those things, I could make a separate video describing that, but if no one's interested, I won't bother with that video, and we'll just leave it there. And, yeah. But in any case, you know, so if people are interested, I'll make a separate video. If not, then I'll forget about it. But if people are interested in, okay, I'm sorry. I'm being distracted because there's something there. Anyway, yes. So immediate short term, you know, just gonna wait and see. We're not gonna do the, we'll hold on that reaction for right now. And when it gets released in the full enhanced version, then I'll react to it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong, and pony on. Blue Star out.